Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Okay, hopefully I don't right off the get go sneeze right in your face. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday's Wisdom. And we're going to pull up this little ticker tape so you can see it across the bottom there. We're going to discuss today balancing your debit and credit in your own household. And so, what does that mean? What do you think I'm going to discuss there? Um, we're going to dive in there a little bit. I'm just going to pull up the comments there so I can see you. Perfect. So anybody coming on here for the very first time, up above there is a link. It says StreamYard. If you have never caught one of my lives before or never popped on here live with me before, welcome, welcome. You might just have to click on that link and give it permission, like I said, to see your little profile picture pop up on the screen if you want to jump into the conversation with me. And that would be awesome. If you want to sit in the background and just take in some of the wonderful information that I hopefully can pass along to you today, and you can gain some takeaways from that, that's fine too. I'm glad that you're here with me today, spending some of your valuable time with me. So, balancing your debits and credits in your own home. What am I talking about? We need to take a good hard look every once in a while at our own bank accounts and see where our money is all going out to, and what we are doing and where it's all ending up. And especially right now when some of us are a little tight on funds right now because of the situation that's going on. I think it's good every once in a while to do a total reevaluation of where your expenses are going to. And we have some company. Hello, Patricia. Just like that. If you want to pop on the screen like that, like Patricia did, you just give it permission, and then I can see her little profile picture. I know who I'm talking with. I can see your beautiful smiling face there. Thank you, ma'am. So before we go too much further, my name is Heather Edmondson. This is my website here, heatheredmondson.com. If you want to check that out and find out any more about me, there's information there you can check out at your leisure. So I'm here to teach women how to age with grace and not let the side effects of menopause stall their journey to health. This is my healthy space, and I do coaching, mentorship, and accountability. Set up nutrition plans for you, and hopefully, you can gain some value from that as well. So before we go any further, that's what I just wanted to pass along to you. First off, so by looking at your expenses on your credits and your debits, and balancing your life, I'm talking about, do you need all of the different channels that you have on the internet or on your TV? Do you need the biggest and best internet plan? Um, do you when you were going to do your income tax, are you using part of your home as part of your expenses? Are you putting in your gas and your mileage? If you're in a nutrition company, are you using the nutrition supplements to ensure that you're getting some of your money back from your income tax that you're paying? So Heather is smiling here. So that must be my husband popping up as me. So I don't know why that happens every once in a while. He's upstairs, and sometimes he pops up on the screen and he's me, and sometimes he pops up and he's himself. So that's just kind of funny. So balancing your credit here and debits was a little podcast that I listened to a few weeks back about managing your business expenses and managing your home expenses, and what you can kind of put in one box and what you can put in another box, and what you can use to benefit for your business expenses. So like I said, gas, mileage, if you're in a nutrition company, supplements. I suppose if you were in a jewelry company, you could use some of the jewelry expenses, jewelry that you were purchasing to display for people. You could probably use some of that as well. But don't take all that information just for me, because I'm not an accountant and I don't know exactly. So check wherever you live, what kinds of things that you might be able to do. So this is your business, and so you want to be able to balance your finances and eventually end up having financial freedom, right? So make sure that you get all of these ducks in a row and take the time out, whether you spend 1 hour a week on it or 1 hour a day on it or whatever. This is not my favorite thing to do in my life. Paperwork is not my favorite thing to do. I have papers all over the bench here that I'm sitting on. I'm sitting at my bar so that I have lights above me. And paperwork is my nemesis. I hate it. So I always need help trying to stay organized. So um, the podcast, as I was saying, that I was listening to, said that you need in the United States, people are needing now up to 2.5 million to retire comfortably in their either their savings or their investments or in properties or such. So it used to be much less, and now with inflation and the economy the way it is, it seems to be increasing and increasing. So make sure before you are venturing out in business that you're going to have a little bit of a nest egg and find a way of being able to find all the nicks and crannies where you can tuck money away and save some of your grief at expense time, at income tax time. So she said, this lady that I was listening to in the podcast, she said, know your why, know what your reasoning for why you're wanting to invest in a business and where you want your tax savings to end up. So this particular lady said that she ended up selling her house and downsizing to an apartment so that she didn't have to pay on a mortgage and all of the upkeep of a home, because she said it was just her and her child, and they could live more modestly. What do they call that? Minimalistic living, I guess. And so you need to evaluate where you are in your picture and in your life. Do you need all of these other special little, what they call fluff, baubles, things to make things look nice? Or do you need the absolute things that you need to live? So you need to evaluate that. Hello, Alda. Thank you for jumping in here, my friend. All the way from Turks and Caicos, isn't it? Turks and Caicos. That's awesome that you're here with me today. So she just gave us a few different little suggestions that I hopefully I can pass along to you. So if it's your family or your kids, or you wanna retire your parents or your grandparents, or you want to pay off debt, then you're going to have to figure out little pockets of where you're going to be able to save the money that you're going to need for these things. So sometimes that takes sacrifices. One of my mentors that I follow here wanted to invest in herself, and she wanted to take some highly specialized training, and the training cost $10,000. And so her husband and her sat down and make some very, very hard choices, and they found the money by selling their fancy brand new truck that they had. And then she knew that she had to work extra hard to be able to recoup that income that they had borrowed from that truck to put into her education and be able to earn back that wealth. So things can be done if you think creatively, if you think outside of the box, if you think and you know that you are going to commit to whatever it is that you are working on or working towards, whether it be a diet goal, whether it be a financial goal, whether it be a health goal, whatever it is for you. Maybe it's to own your very first home. Maybe it's to not have to take public transit everywhere you go. Maybe it's to have a vehicle. Maybe it's to buy a camper van and travel all around the world or all around the countryside in your little camper van and get rid of all of the extra stuff that you have in your life, put it in storage or get rid of it, and all these extra clothes and all these extra dishes and all those things that maybe they sit in the cupboard 99% of the time and they never get used because there's either not enough people in your house to use all those dishes, or you got that beautiful china that sits there and it never gets used. I mean, people have to take a better look at maybe their lifestyle. And if that's how you want to live, that's fine. But if you want to save some space and some money and have, like I said, little pockets of nest eggs around, maybe you have to look at downsizing to make up the difference for the money that you might be needing in other places. Maybe you want to grow a garden so that you don't have to go and buy your vegetables. Anything like that. There's all kinds of different ways of saving money and tucking away money all over the place. And Patricia is saying nest eggs. Our nest egg is taking us away now on holidays right now. Well, isn't that nice? You guys are on a trip, on a road trip, I think, to go and see your grandson get married, I think, or has he already gotten married already? So that's very nice. And I don't know who this is. This person needs to give the link up above permission so that I can see who you are, or just type in there what your name is, and then I can see who you are, because that's very cool. And Patricia is saying, great value. Thank you very much, my friend. So were you put on this earth to have a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of stuff, or were you put on this earth to make a difference in other people's lives and a difference in your life? I believe that we were all put on this earth for a purpose and to help people out. And it really kind of disturbs me today that I see in the news that there was another mass shooting in the States and one person took out a whole bunch of other people. And why can't we just love more people instead of being so greedy and wanting so much for ourselves and help people out and make this world a better place instead of fighting over all kinds of things and shooting people, and that's just awful. So I just wanted to bring that up as well because that's very disturbing. So and don't let others people like I'm just throwing things out there. You can take what I say as a grain of salt and throw it out the window, or you can take it to heart and use some of it, and that's good. That's if you want to use that, that's fine. And if you don't, just scroll on by me and pass on what I'm saying. So don't let other put a value on your life. We have this opportunity here to make a stand and to stand strong and like this person said, plant your flag and show everybody that you are worth it. That you are worthy of your time and your energy that you're putting out there for them, and treat everyone as they are special. How many people are so craving of a hug or interaction with somebody, even though it's interaction right now, most of us through virtual interaction, still a lot of lockdown where we are here in Western Canada. And they're starting to open up things a little bit more. The patios are opening now for St. Patrick's Day today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I should have had some little green stuff on. And people are craving human interaction. So if you can treat one person special every day and make somebody smile, well, not that you can see them smile because they probably have a mask on, but make their day in the smallest of ways, wouldn't that make you feel better? Wouldn't that make you feel like you've done something good for your life and for theirs? So maybe that's the thing that'll make them think twice about maybe hurting themselves if that was what they were on the path to, and then you stopped and you talked to them and you made them smile and think about themselves. So getting yourself financially in order, I know it kind of all over the map, is a big thing. Don't let other people take value away from your life, and go out there and make a difference in somebody else's life. So thanks everybody for being here and participating today. If you're interested in having a coaching call with me about setting up some nutritional plans for you, do let me know. There is a Calendly link on the page, and you can check that out. Be back here tomorrow. Be back on Friday for Fun Food Friday on this page, and tomorrow on my other page. So check it out. See you later. Bye.